With Adobe InDesign, you can create styles, sets of formatting attributes, and apply them in one step to text, objects, tables, and table cells. Any changes to a style automatically affect all the text or objects to which this style is applied. Styles offer a quick, consistent method for formatting layouts. In this lesson, you'll learn how to do the following: create and apply paragraph styles, create and apply character styles, nest character styles inside paragraph styles, create and apply object styles, create and apply cell styles, create and apply table styles, globally update styles, import and apply styles from other InDesign documents, and experiment with style packs. In this lesson, you'll create and apply styles for a few pages of a catalog for the Urban Oasis Gardens. Styles are collections of attributes that allow you to quickly and consistently apply formatting to text, tables, and objects throughout a document. For example, a body text paragraph style specifies attributes such as font, size, leading, and alignment. The catalog pages here contain text, tables, and objects that you will manually format and then use as the basis for creating styles. Later, if you were to place more catalog content, you can use styles to format the new text, tables, and objects with one click. Start InDesign. The InDesign home screen displays. Click Open at the left. If the home screen does not display, choose File, Open from the InDesign menu bar. Open the 09_start.indd file in the Lesson 09 folder, located inside the Lessons folder within the InDesign CIB folder on your hard drive. Choose File, Save As. Rename the file 09_styles.indd and save it in the Lesson 09 folder. Confirm that Window, Workspace, Essentials is selected, and then choose Window, Workspace, Reset Essentials. If you want to see what the finished document will look like, open the 09_n.indd file in the same folder. Choose Layout, Next Spread, and Layout, Previous Spread to explore all the pages. You can leave this document open to act as a guide as you work. When you're ready to resume working on the lesson document, click its tab in the upper left corner of the document window. Paragraph styles let you apply and globally update text formatting to speed up formatting and create a more consistent overall design. Paragraph styles incorporate all elements of text formatting, including character attributes such as font, size, style, and color, along with paragraph attributes such as indents, alignment, tabs, and hyphenation. Paragraph styles differ from character styles in that they are applied to entire paragraphs, not just selected characters. In this exercise, you'll create and apply a paragraph style to selected paragraphs. First, you will manually format the text in the document locally, that is, not based on a style. Then you will have InDesign pick up this formatting and build it into a new paragraph style. Navigate to page 2 in the 09_styles.indd document. Adjust the view scale and scroll as necessary so that you can easily see the text. Using the Type tool, drag to select the Heirloom Vegetable Seeds subhead, which follows the introductory paragraph on page 2. In the Appearance area of the Properties panel at the right, click the Character Fill box and click the red tomato swatch. In the Character area, enter 18 point in the Font Size field. In the Paragraph area of the Properties panel, click the More Options button. Increase the space before to 0.05 inches and decrease the space after to 0.025 inches. Now, you'll create a paragraph style using this formatting so that you can use it to format the other subheads in the document. Make sure that the Heirloom Vegetable Seeds subhead is still selected. Open the Paragraph Styles panel by choosing Type, Paragraph Styles. Tear the Paragraph Styles panel off the dock for easier access to it. In the Paragraph Styles panel, create a new paragraph style by choosing New Paragraph Style from the panel menu. The New Paragraph Style dialog box opens, displaying the formatting you just applied to the subhead in the Style Settings section. In the Style Name box at the top of the dialog box, type Head 2 to name this style as the second largest headline. Below the Style Name box, notice that the new style is based on the intro body style. Since intro body was applied to the subhead when you created the style, the new style is automatically based on intro body. By using the Based On option in the General section of the New Paragraph Style dialog box, you can use an existing style as a starting point for a new style. In this case, the intro body formatting is unrelated to the heading style, so you will change the Based On style to No Style. Select No Paragraph Style from the Based On menu. To speed up text formatting while typing in InDesign, you can specify a next style for a paragraph style. Each time you press Enter or Return, InDesign automatically applies the next style. For example, your headline style might be followed by your body paragraph style. Select Intro Body from the Next Style menu because this is the style used for the text following each Head 2 headline. You can also create keyboard shortcuts for easily applying styles in InDesign. Click in the Shortcut field. Hold down Shift on Windows or Command on Mac OS and press 9 on your keyboard. InDesign requires the use of a modifier key for style shortcuts. Select Apply Style to Selection to apply this new style to the text you just formatted. Click OK to close the New Paragraph Style dialog box. The new Head 2 style appears in the Paragraph Styles panel and is highlighted to indicate that it's applied to the selected paragraph. In the Paragraph Styles panel, click the triangle next to the Head Style group to open it. Then, drag the Head 2 style up between Head 1 and Head 3. Then choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. Now you'll apply the paragraph style to the other paragraphs in the document. If necessary, scroll to the right to see the right page of the spread. Using the Type tool, click to place an insertion point anywhere within fruits and flowers. Click the Head to Style in the Paragraph Styles panel to apply the style to the paragraph. The text attributes change to reflect the paragraph style. Repeat steps 2 and 3 to apply the Head to style to tools and accessories on page 3. When a paragraph style is applied to text, you can continue to change the text formatting. These formats are referred to as local overrides. In some cases, local overrides are acceptable. In other cases, you will want to remove them so that the formatting exactly matches the style definition. In the next steps, you will apply, view, and remove local overrides. Using the Type tool, triple-click to select Tools and Accessories. In the Appearance area of the Properties panel at the right, click the Character Fill box and click the green medium swatch. Now click once in the Tools and Accessories paragraph to keep the paragraph selected and see the type color. In the Paragraph Styles panel, note the plus sign next to the style name, indicating local overrides. Point at the style name to see how the selected text deviates from the paragraph style definition. Click Clear Overrides in Selection at the bottom of the Paragraph Styles panel. The text reverts to the style definition. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. In the previous exercise, paragraph styles allowed you to apply character and paragraph formatting to text with a single click or keystroke. Similarly, character styles are a way to apply multiple attributes, such as font, size, and color, to text using a single action. Unlike paragraph styles, which format the entire paragraph, character styles apply formatting only to selected characters, such as a word or phrase. Character styles include only differences, such as italic, from the attributes specified in the paragraph style. The benefit of this is that you can use the same character style within different paragraph styles. For example, say that a newsletter style is to italicize the names of books and movies. The newsletter has a body text style in Minion Pro and a sidebar body text style in Myriad Pro. You need only one character style that specifies italic for use with both paragraph styles. InDesign will know to use the italic version of the correct font. Now you will create and apply a character style to selected text in the document. In this exercise, you can see how using character styles ensures more efficient and consistent formatting. Scroll to view the first paragraph on page 2 at the left. If it's not already visible, open the Character Styles panel by choosing Type, Character Styles. Tear the Character Styles panel off the dock for easier access to it. If you prefer, you can dock it with the Paragraph Styles panel. The only style listed in this panel is the default, None. As you did with the paragraph style in the previous section, you'll build a character style based on existing text formatting. This approach lets you see the formatting before you create the style. In this case, you'll format the Urban Oasis Gardens name and build it into a character style so that it could be reused efficiently throughout the document. Using the Type tool, select the first instance of the words Urban Oasis Gardens in the first paragraph on page 2. In the Appearance area of the Properties panel at the right, click the Character Fill box and click the green medium swatch. In the character area of the Properties panel, click the More Options button to see additional character formatting controls. Then click Small Caps. Now that the text is formatted, you'll create a new character style. Click Create New Style at the bottom of the Character Styles panel. Double-click the new Character Style 1 that displays in the Character Styles panel. The Character Style Options dialog box opens. In the Style Name field at the top of the dialog box, type Garden Name to define the style's purpose. As you did for the paragraph style you created, now you'll create a keyboard shortcut to easily apply this character style. Click in the shortcut field and press Alt-Shift-8 on Windows or Shift-Command-8 on macOS on your keyboard. Notice the character style formatting listed in the Style Settings box. Click OK to close the Character Style Options dialog box. The new garden name style appears in the Character Styles panel and is now applied to the text. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. You're ready to apply your character style to selected text in the document. As with paragraph styles, using character styles prevents you from having to manually apply multiple type attributes to each instance of text. Using the Type tool, select the words Urban Oasis Gardens in the second paragraph of body text on the left page of the spread. To maintain a consistent look for the company name, you'll apply the garden name character style. In the Character Styles panel, click the garden name style to apply it to this text. You should see the text change to reflect the character style you created. Now scroll to the right to view the right page of the first spread. Using the Type tool, select the words Urban Oasis Gardens in the first paragraph of body text on the right page of the spread. In the Character Styles panel, click the garden name style to apply it to this text. In the second body paragraph, select the words Urban Oasis Gardens. Press Alt-Shift-8 on Windows or Shift-Command-8 on macOS to apply the garden name character style. Leave the Character Styles panel open for the next exercise. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. To make the use of styles more convenient and powerful, InDesign lets you nest character styles within paragraph styles. These nested styles allow you to apply distinct character formatting to specific portions of a paragraph, such as the first character, the second word, or the first line. At the same time, you apply a paragraph style. This makes nested styles ideal for creating run-in headings where the first portion of a line or paragraph is styled differently from the rest of the line or paragraph. In fact, whenever you can define a pattern of formatting within a paragraph, such as applying an italic type style until reaching the first period, you can automate the formatting with a nested style. To create a nested style, you need to create both a character style and a paragraph style in which to nest it. In this section, you'll create two character styles for nesting and then nest them within the paragraph style catalog body, which already exists. Double-click page 4 in the Pages panel. and then choose View, Fit Page and Window. If the body copy is too small to view, zoom into the first paragraph under the Beans heading, beginning with Green, Black, Valentine. Review the text and punctuation. In this exercise, you'll create two nested styles to distinguish the vegetable's variety from its name. A colon separates the vegetable's variety and name. A period appears after the name and before the description. These characters will be important when creating your nested styles later in this section. Using the Type tool, select the first instance of green and the colon following it. In the Character Styles panel, choose New Character Style from the panel menu. In the Style Name field at the top of the dialog box, type Variety to define the text to which the style will be applied. Select Apply Style to Selection. To make the name of each vegetable variety stand out more, you will change the font, style, and color. From the categories on the left side of the dialog box, click Basic Character Formats. From the Font Family menu, select Myriad Pro. From the Font Style menu, select Bold. From the categories on the left side of the dialog box, click Character Color. In the character color settings that appear on the right side of the dialog box, select the green medium swatch. Click OK to close the New Character Style dialog box. The new variety style appears in the Character Styles panel. Now you'll create a second character style for nesting. Select the text Black Valentine and the period after it. Then, using the Type menu in the Appearance area of the Properties panel, change the font to Myriad Pro and the font style to Italic. With Black Valentine still selected, choose New Character Style from the Character Styles panel menu. Type Vegetable Name in the Style Name field. Select Apply Style to Selection. Click OK to create the character style based on the formatting applied in Step 11. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File. Save. You have created two new character styles. Using these along with the existing catalog body paragraph style, you are ready to create and apply your nested style. When you create a nested style within an existing paragraph style, you're basically specifying a secondary set of rules for InDesign to follow while formatting a paragraph. In this exercise, you'll build a nested style into the catalog body style using the character styles you created in the previous exercise. If necessary, double-click Page 4 in the Pages panel to center the page in the document window. If the Paragraph Styles panel is not visible, choose Type, Paragraph Styles. In the Paragraph Styles panel, double-click the Catalog Body style to open the Paragraph Style Options dialog box. From the categories on the left side of the dialog box, select Drop Caps and Nested Styles. In the Nested Styles section, click the New Nested Style button to create a new nested style. A nested style that applies the None character style through one words appears. Click None to display a menu of character styles. Select the Variety Character style. This is the first nested style in the sequence. Click the word Through to reveal another menu. This menu contains only two choices, Through and Up to. The Variety Character style needs to be applied through the first colon after green, so select Through. Leave the third option at the default setting, 1. Click Words to reveal a text field and menu. Click the menu button to the right of the field to view elements to which the style can be applied, including sentences, characters, and spaces. Double-click Words to select it, and press Backspace on Windows or Delete on Mac OS. Type a colon in the field. In the lower left corner, select Preview. Move the Paragraph Style Options dialog box so that you can see the columns of text. Now you'll add another nested style to format the vegetable names. Click the New Nested Style button. Repeat steps 6 through 8 to set up an additional nested style with the following formatting. First option, choose vegetable name. Second option, choose Up to. Third option, leave at default setting 1. Fourth option, select sentences to apply the formatting up to a period. Review the changes in the text, and then click OK. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. Close the Paragraph Styles and the Character Styles panels if they are in your way. Object Styles let you apply and globally update formatting to objects, such as frames. Combining formatting attributes including fill, stroke, transparency, and text wrap options into object styles helps create a more consistent overall design and speeds up tedious production tasks. In this section, you will create an object style that quickly applies a drop shadow to objects. In this catalog design, the decorative headlines are actually objects created by selecting text and choosing Type, Create Outlines. With outlines, you no longer need the font active on your system and you have more flexibility, such as importing images into the shape. Double-click Page 1 in the Pages panel to center the page in the document window. Using the Selection tool, click Urban Oasis Gardens to select the text-shaped object. Choose Object, Effects, Drop Shadow. Notice that Drop Shadow is selected in the list at the left. Leave the other options at their default settings. Select Preview to see the changes, and click OK. Choose Edit, deselect all to see the effect, and choose File, Save. Now that the object is formatted properly, you're ready to create the object style from its formatting. Using the Selection tool, click Urban Oasis Gardens with the Drop Shadow effect. Choose Window, Styles, Object Styles to open the Object Styles panel. In the Object Styles panel, hold down the Alt on Windows or Option on Mac OS key while you click Create New Style in the lower right corner. When you Alt-click or Option-click the Create New Style button, the new Object Style dialog box opens automatically. The selected boxes on the left side of this dialog box indicate which attributes will be applied when this style is used. In the Style Name field at the top of the New Object Style dialog box, type Drop Shadow to describe the purpose of the style. In the list at the left, click through the options you can set for an object style. In addition to basic formatting attributes such as stroke and fill, object styles can include size, width and height, and position options, X and Y. Select Apply Style to Selection at the bottom and click OK. Now you'll apply your new object style to the headline on the back page of the catalog. Remember, the advantage to using styles is that when you modify a style, the text, table, or objects to which the style is applied will update automatically. Double-click the Page 6 icon on the Pages panel to display the last page in the document window. If necessary, choose View, Fit Page in Window. Using the Selection tool, select the How to Grow text-shaped object. As with the previous headline, this text has been converted to curves using Type Create Outlines. Click Drop Shadow on the Object Styles panel. If the formatting does not match the new style, choose Clear Overrides from the Object Styles panel menu. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. Table and cell styles let you format tables with the same convenience and consistency you get from formatting text with paragraph and character styles. Table styles let you control the visual attributes of the table, including the table border, space before and after the table, row and column strokes, and alternating fill patterns. Cell styles let you control cell inset spacing, vertical justification, individual cell strokes and fills, and diagonal lines. You'll learn more about creating tables in Lesson 10, Creating Tables. In this exercise, you'll create and apply a table style and 2 cell styles to tables in the catalog document to help distinguish the tips on planting each flower. You'll begin by creating a cell style for the header row of the table at the bottom of page 3. Later, you'll nest this style inside the table style, a process similar to how you nested character styles inside a paragraph style earlier in this lesson. You'll now create a cell style. Double-click page 3 in the Pages panel. Using the Zoom tool, zoom in on the table at the bottom of the page to make it easily visible. Using the Type tool, point at the left edge of the first row of the table, starting with What. When the horizontal arrow displays, click to select the entire row. Choose Table, Cell Options, Strokes and Fills. For cell fill, select the green brightest swatch. Click OK. With the cells still selected, open the Cell Styles panel by choosing Window, Styles, Cell Styles. From the Cell Styles panel menu, choose the new cell style. The cell formatting you apply to the selected cells is displayed in the Style Settings box. You'll also notice additional cell formatting options on the left side of the dialog box. In this exercise, you will specify the desired paragraph style to use for the text within the header row. In the Style Name field at the top of the New Cell Style dialog box, type Table Head. From the Paragraph Style menu, choose Head 4. This paragraph style is already created in the document. Click OK. The new cell style appears in the Cell Styles panel. With the header row still selected, click Table Head in the Cell Styles panel to apply it. If a plus sign displays next to the table head style, indicating that the formatting does not exactly match the style, select the entire header row and choose Clear Overrides from the Cell Styles panel menu. Choose Edit, deselect all to see the results, and choose File, Save. Now you'll create a table style that formats the overall look of the tables and applies the cell style you just created to the header row. Using the Type tool, click anywhere in the table to select it. Click the Table Styles tab in the Cell Styles panel group, or choose Window, Styles, Table Styles. From the Table Styles panel menu, choose New Table Style. In the Style Name field, type Garden Table. In the Cell Styles section, select Table Head from the Header Rows menu. You'll now set up the table style to apply alternating rows of color to the body rows. Select the Fills category on the left side of the New Table Style dialog box. Choose Every Other Row from the Alternating Pattern menu. The options for alternating rows appear. Specify the following alternating options in the list at the left. First rows, 1. Color, paper. Specify the following alternating options in the list at the right. Next rows, 1. Color, green brightest. Tint, 30%. Click OK. The new table style, Garden Table, appears in the Table Styles panel. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. Now you'll apply the table style you just created to the two tables in the document. With the table still easily visible on screen, select the Type tool. Click to place an insertion point anywhere in the table, and choose Table, select Table. In the Table Styles panel, click the Garden Table style. Click once in the table to see the formatting, which matches the table and cell styles you created. Double-click page 6 in the Pages panel, and then choose View, Fit Page in Window. Click to place an insertion point anywhere in the Drop-in Gardening Clinics table, and then choose Table, select Table. In the Table Styles panel, click the Garden Table style. The table is reformatted with the table and cell styles you created. If a plus sign displays next to the Garden Table style, indicating that the formatting does not exactly match the style, choose Clear Overrides from the Table Styles panel menu. Click once in the table to see the final formatting. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. InDesign features two ways to update paragraph, character, object, table, and cell styles. The first way is to open a Style Options dialog box and make changes to the formatting options. The other way to update a style is to use local formatting to modify some formatting and then redefine the style based on the updated formatting. In either case, formatting is updated wherever the style is applied. In this exercise, you'll make a change to the Head 3 style to include a paragraph rule below it. Double-click page 4 in the Pages panel, and then choose View, Fit Page in Window. Using the Type tool, double-click in the Bean subhead at the top of the first column. Choose Type Paragraph to display the paragraph panel. Choose Paragraph Rules from the panel menu. In the Paragraph Rules dialog box, choose Rule Below from the menu at the top of the dialog box, and select Rule On. Make sure that Preview is selected, and move the dialog box so that you can see beans on your screen. Format the rule using the following settings: weight, 0.5 point, color, red tomato, offset, 0.025 inches. Leave all other settings at their defaults. Click OK. A thin red line now appears below beans. If it's not already visible, choose Type, Paragraph Styles to view the Paragraph Styles panel. In the Paragraph Styles panel, notice that the Head 3 style is selected, indicating that it is applied to the selected text. You will also see a plus sign next to the Head 3 style name. This indicates that the selected text has local formatting applied to it, which is overriding the applied style. Now you'll redefine the paragraph style so that the local changes are incorporated in the paragraph style definition and automatically applied to all the headlines previously formatted with the Head 3 style. In the Paragraph Styles panel menu, choose Redefine Style. The plus sign should no longer appear next to the Head 3 style name. All headlines in the document that have been styled with Head 3 should globally update to reflect the changes you made. Choose View, Fit Spread in Window to see the changes. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. Styles are available in the document in which you create them. For consistency among documents with the same client or campaign, you can share styles between InDesign documents. In this exercise, you'll import a paragraph style and character style from the finished document 09_n.indd and apply the style to the first body paragraph on page 2. Double-click page 2 in the Pages panel, and then choose View, Fit Page in Window. If it's not already visible, choose Type, Paragraph Styles to view the Paragraph Styles panel. Choose Load All Text Styles from the Paragraph Styles panel menu. In the Open a File dialog box, double-click 09_n.indd in the Lesson 09 folder. The Load Styles dialog box displays. Click Uncheck All. You don't need to import all the styles because most already exist in this document. Check the box to the left of the paragraph style, body text, drop cap body to select it. Scroll down and note that the character style that drop cap body uses, drop cap, is automatically selected. Because the selected paragraph style uses the drop caps and nested style feature to automatically apply the drop cap character style. This style is also selected. Click OK to import the two styles. Using the Type tool, place an insertion point in the third body paragraph, which starts with "Look for your tried and true favorites." Click the new drop cap body style in the Paragraph Styles panel. The initial L in Look becomes a light green drop cap in Myriad Pro Italic. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose File, Save. As a final step, you'll preview the document in its finished state. At the bottom of the Tools panel, select Preview. Choose View, Fit Spread and Window. Press Tab to hide all of the panels and review the results of your work. Press Tab again to restore the panels. Congratulations, you have now completed this lesson. With Adobe InDesign, you can easily create tables, convert text to tables, and import tables from other applications. Rich formatting options, including headers, footers, and alternating row and column patterns, can be saved as table styles and cell styles. In this lesson, you'll learn how to do the following: convert text to a table, import tables from other applications, and create tables from scratch. Change the number of rows and columns in a table. Rearrange rows and columns. Adjust row and column sizes. Format tables with strokes and fills. Specify repeating header rows for long tables. Place graphics in table cells. And create and apply table and cell styles. In this lesson, you'll work on a fictional Botanic Gardens activity flyer designed to be attractive, easy to use, and easy to revise. You'll convert text to a table and then format the table using options in the table menu and various panels. The table will include header rows that repeat when the table flows across multiple pages. Finally, you will create a table style and a cell style so that you can apply formatting quickly and consistently to other tables. Start InDesign. The InDesign Start screen displays. Click Open at left. If the Start screen does not display, choose File, Open from the InDesign menu bar. Open the 10_start.indd file in the Lesson 10 folder located inside the Lessons folder within the InDesign CIB folder on your hard drive. Choose File, Save As. Rename the file 10_tables.indd and save it in the Lesson 10 folder. To ensure that the panels and menu commands match those used in this lesson, choose Window, Workspace, Advanced, and then choose Window, Workspace, Reset Advanced. If you want to see what the finished document looks like, open the 10_n.indd file in the same folder. You can leave this document open to act as a guide as you work. InDesign tables are grids of individual cells set in vertical columns and horizontal rows. To create a table, you can convert existing text into a table, insert a new table at an insertion point in a text frame, which anchors the table in the text, create a new freestanding table, or import a table from another application such as Microsoft Excel. You will use the Type tool to edit and format tables. Controls for formatting tables are in the Tables menu, Tables panel, Properties panel, and Control panel. Throughout this lesson, you will experiment with different options for selecting table elements and modifying tables. Once you become accustomed to working with tables, you can use the options that work best for you. Often, the text for a table already exists in the form of a tab-delimited text in which the columns of information are separated by tab characters and the rows of information are separated by paragraph returns. In this case, the InDesign document was received from the Botanic Gardens in its current tab-delimited state. You will select this text and convert it to a table. Choose View, Actual Size, and scroll as necessary to better see the text. Using the Type tool, click in the text frame starting with the words Daily Drop-In Activities. Choose Edit. Select All. Choose Table, Convert Text to Table. In the Convert Text to Table dialog box, you will indicate how the selected text is currently separated. Because Hidden Characters Type menu is selected, you can see that the columns of information are separated by tabs, and that the rows are separated by paragraph returns. From the Column Separator menu, choose Tab. From the Row Separator menu, choose Paragraph. Confirm that table style is set to No Table Style, and then click OK. The new table is automatically anchored in the frame that contained the text. Choose File, Save. Even when you start with source data from a client, you will often need to make changes such as adding a few rows, rearranging text, and editing content to complete the table. Once a table is created, you can easily add rows and columns, delete rows and columns, merge cells, rearrange rows, adjust row height and column width, and specify text inset for cells. In this section, you will complete the table content so that you know its size before you start formatting it. We can add rows above or below a selected row. The controls for adding and deleting columns work the same as for adding and deleting rows. Here, you will add a row to the top of the table to contain the column descriptions. Using the Type tool, click in the first row of the table, which starts with Daily to activate a cell. You can click in any cell. Then choose Table, Insert, Row. In the Insert Rows dialog box, type 1 in the number field and click below. Click OK to add the row. Click in the first new cell and type Activity. To add column heads to the remaining cells, click with the Type tool in each empty cell or press the Tab key to navigate from cell to cell. Type the following text in each cell as shown. Second cell, Day. Third cell, Time. Fourth cell, Fee. Using the Type tool, click in the first cell of the second row and then drag to the right to select all cells in the row with the new column headings. Choose Type, Paragraph Styles. If necessary, click the arrow next to the Table Styles group to open it. Click Table Column Heads in the Paragraph Styles panel. Choose Type, Paragraph Styles to close the panel. Click in the cell containing the word Fee to activate the cell. You will insert a column to the right of this column to contain images. Choose Table, Insert, Column. In the Insert Columns dialog box, type 1 in the number field. and click Right. Click OK to add the column. The table is now wider than the frame and the page. You will resolve that later. Choose File, Save. You can delete selected rows and columns. Here you will delete the blank row at the bottom of the table. Using the Type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the last row of the table until it appears as a horizontal arrow. Then click to select the row. Choose Table, Delete, Row. Choose Edit, deselect all. Then choose File, Save. While working on a table, you may find that information works better in a different order, or you may discover a mistake. In that case, you can select and drag rows or columns to a new location. The rows in this table are in day of the week order, but the Friday row is in the wrong location. Locate the last row of the table, which starts with growing. Using the Type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the growing row until it appears as a horizontal arrow. Click to select the row and then release the mouse button. The row is selected so that you can drag it up or down within the table. Click and hold in the selected row and then drag the growing edible flowers row up and drop it just under the tending flowers row. A bold blue line indicates where the row will be inserted. Choose Edit, deselect all. Then choose File, Save. Columns and rows, and the way text fits within them, often need fine-tuning according to the content and the design. By default, table cells expand vertically to fit their content, so if you keep typing within a cell, it gets taller. You can, however, specify a fixed row height or column width, or you can have InDesign create columns or rows of equal size within the table. In this exercise, you will manually adjust the column widths, and then you will modify how the text fits within the cells. Using the Type tool, point at a vertical divider between any two columns. When the double arrow icon displays, drag to the left or right to resize the column. Choose Edit, Undo. Experiment with resizing columns and rows a few more times to get a feel for the tool. Choose Edit, Undo after each move. As you drag, keep an eye on the horizontal and vertical rulers on the document window. Place the final columns by dragging the right edge of each column, using the horizontal ruler at the top of the window as a guide. Activity column, 3.5 inches. Day column, 4.25 inches. Time column, 5.5 inches. Fee column, 6.25 inches. Blank image column, 7.75 inches. Now that the column's widths better fit the text, you will add a little space around the text in the cells. In this case, you will change the entire table, but you can modify selected cells only. Choose Window, type in Tables, Table to open the table panel. Click anywhere in the table and choose Table, select Table. Confirm that Make All Settings the Same is selected to increase the inset on all four edges of each cell. Type 0.125 inches inside the top cell inset field and press Enter on Windows or Return on Mac OS. With the table still selected, click Align Center in the table panel. This centers the text vertically within each cell. Click anywhere in the table to deselect the cells. Drag the table panel to the dock so you can see more of the page. Then choose File, Save. You can merge adjacent selected cells to produce a single cell. Here you will merge the cells in the top row so the header Daily Drop-In Activities spans the table. Choose View, Fit Page and Window, or adjust the zoom level for comfortable viewing. Using the Type tool, click in the first cell of the first row, and then drag to select all the cells in the row. Choose Table, Merge Cells. Click the pasteboard to deselect the table. Then choose File, Save. Formatting a table with a border and cell strokes helps separate the information. The border is a stroke that lies outside the entire table. Cell strokes are lines within the table that set the individual cells apart from each other. InDesign includes many easy-to-use formatting options for tables. You can use these options to make tables attractive and help them convey information to readers. In this section, you will specify fills and strokes for the table. To achieve effects such as shading every other row, InDesign provides fill patterns for both rows and columns. You can specify where the pattern starts, which allows you to exclude any header rows. As you add, delete, and move rows and columns, the pattern updates automatically. You will add a fill to every other row in this table. Using the Type tool, click anywhere in the table to activate it. Choose Table, Table Options, Alternating Fills. From the Alternating Pattern menu, choose Every Other Row. Leave the default settings for the remaining options. Click OK. Every other row now has a gray background. Choose File, Save. An entire table can have a fill color and each cell can have its own fill color. Using the Type tool, you can drag to select any contiguous cells to apply a fill color. In this section, you will apply a fill color to the header row. Using the Type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the Daily Drop-In Activities row until it appears as a horizontal arrow. Click to select the row. Choose Window, Color, Swatches. Select the fill box in the Swatches panel, and then click the purple Cool swatch. Drag the tint slider to 50%. Choose Edit, deselect all to view the color. Choose Window, Color, Swatches to close the Swatches panel. Then choose File, Save. Cell strokes are the lines around individual cells. You can remove or change the stroke for selected cells or for the entire table. In this section, you will remove horizontal strokes because the alternating pattern provides enough delineation. Using the Type tool, click anywhere in the table, and then choose Table, select Table. Locate the proxy preview in the center of the control panel at the top of the screen. Each horizontal and vertical line in the proxy represents a row stroke, column stroke, or border stroke. You can click the lines to toggle the selection on, blue, or off, black. Toggling a line to the on position selects that particular stroke for formatting. Click all three horizontal lines in the proxy to select them. Ensure that all horizontal lines and no vertical lines are selected, toggled on the proxy. The selected lines are blue. Type 0 in the control panel's stroke field, then press Enter or Return. Click all three vertical lines in the proxy to select them. Deselect the horizontal lines. Select 0.5 point from the stroke menu on the control panel. Choose Edit, deselect all to see the results. Then choose File, Save. A table border is a stroke around the entire table. As with other strokes, you can customize the border's width, style, color, and more. In this section, you will apply a border to the table. Using the Type tool, click anywhere in the table. Choose Table, select Table. Choose Table, Table Options, Table Setup. This opens the Table Options dialog box and displays the Table Setup tab. On the Table Setup tab, in the Table Borders section, choose 0.5 point from the Weight menu. Click OK, and then choose Edit, deselect all. Choose View, Screen Mode, Preview to see the results of your formatting. Then choose View, Screen Mode, Normal, and then choose File, Save. You can use InDesign to create effective tables that combine text, photographs, and illustrations. By default, table cells are essentially small text frames, but you can convert a text cell to a graphic cell. At that point, the cell essentially functions as a graphics frame whose dimensions are governed by the table. In this exercise, you will add photos to some of the course descriptions. First, you will convert a selected cell to a graphic cell using the table menu in the table panel. Later, you will see how to automatically convert a cell to a graphic cell by placing an image. Using the Type tool, click inside the far right cell of the table's first body row, the row describing attracting butterflies. Choose Table, select Cell to select the cell. With the cell selected, choose Table, convert cell to graphic cell. Click inside the far right cell in the third body row, the row describing creating garden flags, to select it. If necessary, choose Window, type in Tables, Table to display the table panel. Choose Convert Cell to Graphic Cell from the Table Panel menu. Now you will place images in the two cells converted to graphic cells. You will then automatically convert two text cells to graphic cells as you place images. Using the Selection tool, select the new graphic cell in the Attracting Butterflies row. Choose File, Place. In the lower left corner of the Place dialog box, select Replace Selected Item, if necessary. Navigate to the Lesson 10 folder, select the butterfly.jpg file, and then click Open. To fit the cell to the image, choose Object, Fitting, Fit Frame to Content. Select the new graphic cell in the Creating Garden Flags row. Choose File, Place. In the Place dialog box, select the gardenflag.jpg file in the Lesson 10 folder and click Open. To fit the cell to the image, use the keyboard shortcut for Fit Frame to Content, Ctrl-Alt-C for Windows or Command-Option-C for Mac OS. Choose File, Place. In the Place dialog box, select the wateringcan.jpg file. Then Control-click Windows or Command-click Mac OS the kite.jpg file to load the pointer with both the watering can JPEG and kite JPEG files. Click Open. Click the Loaded Graphics icon in the last cell of the Making and Flying Kites row. Click the Loaded Graphics icon in the last cell of the Tending Flowers row. Using the Selection tool, click the image of the watering can and fit the cell to the image using the keyboard shortcut in Step 7, or the Object Fitting Fit Frame to Content command. Repeat the process for the kite image. Choose Edit, deselect all. Then choose File, Save. The images are 1 inch in height, so you will now make all the table body rows 1 inch high. If necessary, choose Window, type in Tables, Table to open the table panel. Using the Type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the first body row until it appears as a horizontal arrow. Drag from the first table body row, starting with attracting butterflies, to the last table row, ending with free. With the table body rows selected, choose exactly from the row height menu in the table panel. Then type 1 inch inside the row height field to the right of the menu. Press Enter or Return. Then choose Edit, deselect all to see the results. Then choose File, Save. You can have both text and graphics in a cell by anchoring images in the text. In this exercise, you will place a leaf icon next to the classes that are held off campus. Zoom to see the leaf icon in the left margin of the left page. Using the Selection tool, select the leaf icon immediately to the left of the header row. Choose Edit, Cut. Select the Type tool or double-click inside the table to automatically switch to the Type tool. In the second body row of the table, click immediately after illustrating botanicals and type a space. Choose Edit, Paste. Click the Type tool after Making and Flying Kites, type a space, and then choose Edit, Paste. Then choose File, Save. A table's name and the column's headings are often formatted to stand out from the rest of the table. To do this, you can select and format the cells that contain the header information. This header information may need to repeat if the table flows across multiple pages. With InDesign, you can specify header and footer rows that repeat when a table continues to the next column, frame, or page. Here, you will select the first two rows of the table and specify them as header rows that repeat. Choose View, Fit Page and Window, or adjust the zoom to your comfort level. Using the Type tool, move the pointer over the left edge of the first row until it appears as a horizontal arrow. Click to select the entire first row and then drag to include the second row. You will have selected Daily through Fee. With the two rows still selected, choose Table, convert rows to Header. Click the Type tool in the last row of the table. Choose Table, Insert, Row. In the Insert Rows dialog box, type 4 in the number field and click below. Click OK to add the rows. Choose Layout, Next Page to view the table on page 2. Notice that the continuation of the table has the same header rows. Choose Layout, Previous Page to return to page 1. And then choose File, Save. To quickly and consistently apply formatting to tables, you can create table styles and cell styles. A table style applies to the entire table, whereas cell styles can be applied to selected cells, rows, and columns. Here you will create a table style and a cell style so that you can quickly apply the formatting in other tables. In this exercise, you will create a table style for the basic table formatting and a cell style for the header rows. Rather than specify formatting in the styles, you will simply create styles based on the formatting of the table. Using the Type tool, click anywhere in the table on page 1. Choose Window, Styles, Table Styles, and then choose New Table Style from the panel menu. Name the style Activity Table in the Style Name field. Notice the table formatting you applied is listed in the Style Settings area. Click OK. The new style appears in the Table Styles panel. Using the Type tool, click in the first row of the table which says Daily Drop-in Activities. Choose Window, Styles, Cell Styles, and then click Create New Style at the bottom of the panel. Double-click the new Cell Style 1 to open the Cell Style Options dialog box. Name the style Table Header in the Style Name field. You will now specify a different paragraph style for the text and cells with the table header style applied. From the Paragraph Style menu, select Table Head. This is the paragraph style already applied to the text in the header rows. Click OK. Then choose File, Save. Now you will apply the styles to the table. To make global changes to table formatting later, you can simply edit the table or cell styles. Using the Type tool, click anywhere in the table. Click the Activity Table Style in the Table Styles panel. Using the Type tool, click in the first header row of the table. Choose Table, select Row to select the row. In the Cell Styles panel, note that the table header style is applied. To apply a style, you simply click its name. As a final step, you'll preview the flyer in its current state. If you are going to complete this flyer, you might enter data in the table cells in the blank rows on page 2, and add more rows as necessary. Choose Edit, deselect all, and then choose View, Fit Page and Window. select Preview from the Screen Mode button at the bottom of the Tools panel, and then press Tab to close all panels. Then choose File, Save. Congratulations! You have now completed this lesson.